Hey there! Welcome to our house tour! Hello my loves, it's Kaylee here, and today I am bringing you the most requested and awaited video of my channel's history. I'm always getting so many sweet comments about my dollhouse every time I film in it. You guys are always complimenting it and complimenting me, and it makes me feel so good. I love you all so much. So today, after 3 years, I'm finally going to be showing you all my dollhouse. Before we begin, I just want to give a huge thank you to my aunts and uncle for making me this dollhouse. They made it for me a couple years ago, and I am just so grateful for it and all the hard work that they put into it. So I know you two are watching, and thank you so much. Everyone give some love to them in the comments. Now sit back, relax, and get ready to see a tour of my dollhouse and doll room. So the first thing I'm going to show you all is my doll room. This is where I keep all of my dolls and doll stuff and equipment and my desk and everything. So as soon as you walk in, the first thing you see is the doll wall and the posters wall. So I keep all of my photos that are signed from other AGIGers and AGTubers on this wall. I like to keep them there for inspiration. I also have some of my own, but I really like it and I think it's a really fun touch to the room. So then directly under that is where I keep all of my dolls. I keep them naked, and people are always asking me why, and it's a long story, so I'll just explain it another time. But then on the right beside that, I have this storage cabinet and then my desk. There's just a lot of arts and crafts supplies and things like that there. I do a lot of work there and homework and things like that. And then right here is my storage closet of all my doll clothes. It's from IKEA. And directly across the room is my dollhouse. I don't really know how to describe this, so just bear with me, but basically the 5 rooms that are colorful with all the doll furniture, that's my actual dollhouse, and then on the other, like on both 2 sides, are some IKEA shelves where I just keep extra furniture and equipment and clothing and stuff like that. There's a little bedroom in one of them, but I don't really use it. So the ones in the center that are colorful, that's kind of further out, that's my actual dollhouse. My dollhouse is 5 feet wide and 6 feet tall, and then each room is 2 feet deep. The first floor of my dollhouse is the kitchen and living room kind of floor. It's one big room, but there's a pole that divides it in the middle just for support. Here is a closer look and overview of my doll kitchen. Here's a little cabinet I got for $2 at a yard sale. On top of it, there's a little plant I got from Michael's, and then there are 3 little jars that have some Our Generation doll food inside of them. Here's the inner top shelf. It just has some cups and this little jar and some plates. On the bottom shelf, there is a little picnic basket and a little doll-sized donut jar, and then some storage underneath. Here is the front door, and it has a little wreath on it that I made. And yes, it does actually open. In the corner is this plant I got at a yard sale for 25 cents and the little dog bowls that are from Our Generation. Here is my kitchen table. It is retired from American Girl, and I think I got it for around $40 secondhand. Then there's just a bunch of little treats and flowers and other things on top. This is my doll kitchen set. It is from Our Generation, and I believe it is retired. Here is my doll living room. Right here is this little shelf with lots of games and knickknacks. Here is my doll fireplace. I actually made it myself about a year or 2 ago, and then on top of it there's just lots of little doll-sized goodies. Beside that, there is a framed picture of my doll Paisley, who I don't actually have anymore, and I haven't had her for a long time, so I should really change that up. On the floor, there's a little fake fur rug that I made, and it is completed with this couch that I made using a Rainbow Lollipop production tutorial. It was actually really easy and really cheap to make, so I really recommend you guys do this if you're looking for a doll couch. Then on top of it, there's a little throw blanket and a bunch of little pillows. I made all of them except for the green one, and then I have American Girl mini kit. Moving on to the second floor, here we have the purple room. It's directly above the kitchen and right beside the bathroom. Here is the nightside table. I got it at a thrift store and then I painted it white. On top of it, there's a lamp that I got from my local dollar store, a photo album, a little vase of flowers that I made out of a thread spool, a picture frame, and a little succulent that I got from Michael's. On the next shelf, there's another plant that I got from Michael's, a little decorative heart thing, and then there's some doll shoes on the bottom. Here are the bunk beds. They were made by my aunt and uncle as well, and then I made all of the bedding on them myself. This bed has a little decorative box / jewelry box type of thing, and there's nothing in it. I just think it's really cute. On the floor, there is a retired American Girl dog from the Girl of the Year 2003 collection. On the side of the room, there's this little desk from the My Life As collection from Walmart, and I got this as a Christmas gift in 2018. On it, I just keep some more of the little plants from Michael's, and this big white star I got at a Target, actually, in Buffalo, and then just some more little doll-sized knickknacks. Here's the actual desktop. The little stapler and geography book on the shelf are from an Our Generation set. The green binder is the American Girl Inner Star University one, and then the white one beside that is from Staples. Then there are just some more little plants. The cactus is actually a candle, and I cut off the wick, and then there's a clapperboard from American Girl, and the little MacBook is a makeup mirror that you can buy on Amazon. The chair came with the set, and I really like it because it perfectly matches the bedding, and then the little carpet underneath is something that I made by braiding some wool and then wrapping them around each other until it formed a circle. Here is the next room in the house. This is the bathroom. Unlike the rest of the house, this room has tile, and this is just some stick-on tile from, I think, Home Depot. This is the bathroom vanity, and it is retired from American Girl. On it, I have a little plant from Michael's, and then some Our Generation and American Girl accessories, as well as lots of little travel-sized versions of human products. My personal favorite on it are definitely these two little shampoo and conditioner bottles from Bath & Body Works. In the top two drawers, I keep a lot of various American Girl and Our Generation accessories like toothbrushes, toothpaste, all that kind of stuff. In the bottom drawer, I keep lots of foam hair rollers that I get from my local dollar store, and I use them on my dolls with curly hair. Here's my American Girl bathtub. It is also retired from American Girl, and I got it at the same time that I got the vanity. On it, I just keep this little doll towel that I got with the set, and then inside there's all the little bubble kind of things that come with all the American Girl bathtubs. Here is the pink room. This is the second bedroom in my dollhouse, and this is on the 3rd floor. This bed is the Dreamy Day bed from American Girl. It is retired, and I think I got it for around $50 secondhand. On top of the bed, I just keep these 3 pillows. The blue one came with the set, the pink one is from Our Generation, and the white one I made, and then there's 2 mini American Girl dolls. On the floor in front of the bed, I keep these little fuzzy pink slippers from Our Generation. On the wall the bed is against, I keep these 2 little paintings that I painted myself. On the wall above the bed, I keep this little clothespin banner. Between the bed and the dresser is a little sleeping bag from Our Generation. Beside the bed, I keep this little dresser I got from a garage sale for $2. On top of it, I keep another plant from Michael's, a little jar of flowers I got from a thrift store, a little bin of doll-sized macaroon erasers, a Starbucks cup, a photo of Genevieve, a radio, a little doll magazine, and a decorative box. Here's the actual front of the dresser. As I said before, I got it from a yard sale, and then I painted it white. It actually used to have a big mirror on the back because it was a jewelry box, so I just unscrewed it, and then it worked perfectly as a doll dresser. Inside the drawers, I keep all of my doll jewelry. This one just has necklaces and bracelets, and then the one beside that has all of my doll earrings and rings. In the bottom drawer, I keep all of my other doll foam hair rollers. Finally, in front of the dresser, I keep this little doll-sized backpack that I got from Bubbling About AG in a contest prize. The last room in the house is the boys' room, and it actually used to be Dakota, Esme, Rhiannon, and Linnea's room, so you probably don't recognize it because I just changed it a little while ago. The first thing in the boys' bedroom is their little dresser. It's just an old jewelry box that I painted white. On top of their dresser, they have 2 trophies because Dawson is pretty athletic. The big silver one is from Maple Lee, and then the small gold one is from American Girl. They also have another little plant from Michael's, an American Girl water bottle, and a little car that I got inside of a Kinder Egg. On each shelf of the dresser, they have a pair of Converse. The top 2 are from the Springfield collection at Michael's, and then the bottom pair are from Maple Lee. Then hanging off the side of the dresser are these 2 little medals from American Girl. I'm pretty sure they're both supposed to be silver, but the one on the top is just pretty old and tarnished. Between the bed and the dresser, I just keep some of their bigger accessories. The first thing that they have is this little laundry basket filled up with various sports equipment. There's just some different ones that I've acquired from various places. Then the next thing that they have is their skateboard. I got this at a garage sale for really cheap. It's super cute and it actually works, so I love it so much. And then the last thing that they have is the retired American Girl acoustic guitar. Here are the boys' bunk beds. They were also made by my aunt and uncle, and then all the bedding was made by me. On the bottom bunk, there is a little backpack from Our Generation and a pair of shoes from some off-brand 18-inch doll company. Hanging on this bunk, I just keep some other various accessories and clothes. Above the top bunk, there are 2 posters for 2 Toronto sports teams because I am from Ontario, Canada, and these are the big sports teams here. So that concludes the actual part of my dollhouse, and now I'm just going to quickly show you guys the 2 shelves on the sides. So I'm sorry for the really shaky camera, but this is the first shelf. Here is the top shelf, and on it I just store my Maple Leaf doll school set and a little doll wagon. Underneath that shelf is the shelf where I keep all of my extra doll clothes and shoes and hair accessories. Below that is my shelf of camera equipment. Finally, I keep my doll t-shirts and pants in this wardrobe that's on the bottom shelf because everything else I keep in this storage cabinet I have from IKEA. Once again, I'm really sorry for the unsteady video, but this is the second shelf. On the top floor, I keep this little doll classroom type setup, and this is just where I store all of my doll classroom and school goodies. Underneath of that, I keep this little mini bedroom, and it's actually Claire's room because it's nature themed. Here's her bed, and I made this myself, and then on top of the bed is the bedding that I also made myself, and a little ferret from our generation that I got as a gift from Shannon of My Doll Neighborhood. Then on the wall there are these 2 pictures that I took. One of them is of my friend's dog, and the other one is just some trees. Above that is this little banner, and it just has some artificial leaves that I tied onto a string. Here's her dresser. It's from Michael's, and you can get it in the little wood type section if you know what I mean. On top of it, there's a plant from Michael's, a little silver watering can from an art store. Then there are 2 little pieces from the Our Generation camping set and a little notebook. Now, although it doesn't go with the theme of the room at all, I just keep all of my doll glasses and sunglasses in this drawer. And in the drawer underneath of that, I keep this little bag of doll ferret food from the same Our Generation set the ferret came from. On the floor, there are these little green slippers from the Maple Leaf Night Owl Nightwear pajama set. Then on the wall, I have these 3 little tiny animal drawings and tree drawing that I was given to by Shannon of My Doll Neighborhood. And underneath of this one is a little seed bag that I made. Beside those, I keep this textile waste poster I got at a school kind of event thing presentation. And finally, there's a little fake tree in the corner that is in a flower pot. Under that shelf, I keep my sewing box, pins, and patterns. And finally, on the bottom shelf, I keep my sewing machine, a little doll stand, and then I keep my doll wheelchair right beside that. So guys, that is my completed dollhouse / doll room tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and that it was worth the wait. I know I took so long to do this. I'm so sorry. But like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all soon. If you have any questions about where I got something, just comment down below and I will be sure to answer you all. Bye guys!